Alright, let's move on. Let's look at 17 across. Let's go a bit up here. 17 across. Code conference. I keep somehow ending up back here. I don't know what this is. Code conference. Remove this. Seven down, ending in P. Mentally confused. So now, because they have given this as two words, 5 and 2, I'm sure you can recall only a handful of words, 2-letter words, with the second letter being a P, right? So this has to be a vowel. You can be pretty sure this is up, right? So mentally confused. So dash up. Dash up. No, that needs some more clues here. Right, so now this just struck me. Right, do you know the answer to this? Right, so the answer here is a forum. So it actually says a quote dash conference. This is another way for them to say a quote or a conference is a forum. Okay, let's take a look at what else we have. Right, we haven't got anything in this section here. Let's try to see what we can find here. 16 across. Poetic feat of one kind, I don't know. Let's see. So let's just cycle on with the clues here. Nautical miles per hour. Right? So nautical is refers to at sea, right? So ships. When ships sail, the speed is measured in nautical miles per hour, and this is abbreviated, or rather this is shortened to knots. So the speed of a ship is usually measured in knots. It sounds like nautical, knots, but it's written this way. Okay, so 23 across becomes knots. "14 down, ending with the letter T. Not fiction means it's a fact. Fact, not fiction. 20 across, and so on. You know, I've seen this. So usually when you're reading a book or you're reading a report of some kind, and they're referring to reporting about something, they usually use this sort of a word to signify that something more was said. I'm sure it comes from Latin or Greek, I don't know which language, but it could be this, to signify and so on, sick. Right? But let me just figure out whether it fits in with this clue here, 20 down. So let's just take this away. 20 down. Where's 20 down? Here. Had a good time. Well, had a good time is enjoyed. Oh, and now I know what that other one is. So again, the reason I put it in past tense here, enjoyed, is because it says had a good time. So had is given in the past tense, which is why my answer also has to be in the past tense. And now we know this. And so on is etc. So I was wrong on that. It's not SIC. So good that I didn't put that in directly. Let's see 2 down. Pretty long word here, and I've got 3 letters and not many words that end with TO. Let's see 2 down. A blood-sucking gnat. Gnat is another word for an insect, and the only blood-sucking insect we know is a mosquito. right? This, if you remember, the clue for 16 across was poetic feat of one kind. This is something specific to poetry, and I don't know what this answer is for sure, because I cannot recall any of the words with this sort of a combination. I suspect it might be an M here, but I'm not sure. And if you cycle through the alphabet, I don't think you can fit in a lot of letters in this, right? If you just go through A, B, C, D, you will find that not a lot of letters can fit in here, except for perhaps some M. But I won't spend too much time here. Oh, merely one across is simply. Sometimes simple itself becomes a lot difficult to understand, isn't it? Merely is simply. 3 down. A great deal is lots. No, so it wasn't a lot, it was lots. 1 down. Sharp tongued. So again, this is in plural, so you can be pretty sure that the answer also has to be in plural. Sharp tongued. No. 13 across, high headdress. I can't think of this. This word must be something that is very relevant to ethnic or tribal communities. Maybe the headdress that a chief of the tribe might wear, but I can't think of the word there. Right, let's move on here. 28 across. What's 28 across? Where is it? Interprets. To interpret is to translate, but there's an O. Interprets. Is it comprehends? C-O-M-P-R-E-H? No. Understands? No. Okay, moving on. 32. Jack Sprat ate this. I don't know who Jack Sprat is. I don't know if it's a real life person or is it a some character from some movie or some novel. I don't know this. Where was I? Receded. To recede is to go back. Right? 24 across. To recede is to go back. Oh, so this is ebbed. So this word is usually used to describe tides. You know, when tides come in, ebb and flow. So to show the movement of tides when they come in and the tide goes out, right? You say the ebb and flow of water. So where was it? Receded, 5 letters, because it's in the past tense becomes ebbed. So I'll put that in. 24 across. Let's see what is 24 down. Oh, so I had read this wrong the last time. Saints contents is actually 24 down and I had read it as 24 across. So this is actually the word for water in the language where the river Seine lies in. If I'm not wrong, it lies in France. But the French word for water is mer. No, I think this is sea. The French word for sea is mer, I think. Oh, I have it. The French word for water is eau. Right? So that's the word for water in French. Again, my pronunciation, I don't trust my pronunciation and neither should you. So I don't know how to pronounce this properly. French is tricky that way, but I'm sure that this is the spelling.